All right. Oh my Lanta. Hello everybody, it is Dingle here and welcome back to my channel. Oh my goodness, you all. So this weekend I gave up 48 straight hours of my life for you all. For your entertainment, I lived like a sim. From sunup to sundown, from morning until nighttime. That's right. I wouldn't say it was like the worst thing in the world, right? Like I can think of worse things like war, famine, dying, but yeah, I'd never do it again. All credit to this original idea goes to Emma Blackery. I'll link her video below of the very original one. I've seen like 2 other people do it since then, but as an avid Sims lover myself, I of course had to give this a shot. I felt it was my Sims duty to at least try and experience this for you all. Before we dive into everything, if you are new to this channel, why don't you just smash that subscribe button down below? It would mean the world to me, and if you enjoy videos such as these, you'll get more of them. So why don't we just go ahead and do that right now? So to kick it off, I already had a sim version of me from the series that you all probably have been following when I stream every Wednesday, but I just had to clear like all the extra people. I had to clear all of the things that I don't necessarily have in real life, like, you know, like a rock climbing wall or something like that. I also had to add in things that I do have in real life here, just so it could be the most realistic. I didn't want my sim interacting with something I don't have in real life, so I couldn't really interact with it. And I was recreating the day, and I also wanted to make sure that I had everything in there for opportunities like, you know, like a coffee maker, things like that, right? And then I let her on her own, a full day of just my sim living as a sim, all the free will turned up, no input from myself. I'm not gonna give away too many spoilers of what happened throughout my Sim's day, but I was a little anxious to see what time she would go to bed. I wasn't trying to stay up till like 5 a.m. necessarily. Before we jump into the actual day that I did recreate, I should mention that there was a first attempt. I thought at some point that I could power through this first attempt, but it became very clear that I needed to start a fresh sim day to recreate.
One eternity later.
But eventually, after these attempts, these trials, these errors, I had a full list of activities and things to do and exactly when to do them so that I could live out and recreate my Sims day in real life. And taking after Emma Blackery, I thought it was an excellent idea to put little alarms in my phone of every single time I needed to do something so that I could keep track of exactly what I need to do and when to do it. I actually still have them on my phone right here. Looking at these gives me like stress, like literally every single thing that I had to do is right there. They're all checked off so I don't have to do any more of them. So without further ado, let's get into my day as a sim. It started off with that dreaded 7:20 a.m. wake-up call on a weekend. I am quickly regretting this decision.
Me too.
I get to pee. My greatest fears have been confirmed. I got to pee at 7:31 in the morning, but I don't stop until 7:37. I don't really know how to do that. All I want to do is go back into the bed, but that's not what my sim did. All right, my butt's starting to go like numb. So far, not so good. I get to stop peeing. Score. Now I get to wash my hands until 7:43. All right. Oh my god, who does this? I'm insane. We're done. Now that my hands are super clean, I have until 7:50 to walk into the kitchen, pour myself some cereal. I have from 7:50 to walk 20 feet. Tell me about it. Thank goodness she understands. That would be so heartbreaking. I think I'm just gonna take like baby steps. I either have the worst patience ever or clock's just really slow. Look at this. I woke up before the sun was like even like fully out. That's disgusting. Finally, let's get ourselves some cereal. Let's see, we have 24 minutes to eat this cereal. That's okay, I really don't mind soggy cereal anyways. Something that I noticed pretty quickly about my sim is that she doesn't like to drink things. Like, you know, water, juice, milk, or coffee. I need water in my life, because like, won't you die without it? Can we also talk about the fact that my sim did not have an ounce of coffee in the whole day? Like, I'm not looking to break any of these rules of this challenge necessarily, but I feel like no coffee is kind of related to my health in like a serious way, you know? What if I start getting headaches, and what if we're gonna try to make it as long as we can, but I can't guarantee if Jack makes coffee and there's coffee in that coffee pot, this is gonna be a long day and I'm gonna need to keep going, you know? We'll see how this goes. I actually don't think I'll finish it. But I didn't finish it. There's literally cereal left in my bowl. Oh my god. Well, at 8:33, so it's 8:18 right now, and at 8:33, I get to go and get a book. So what, now I have to sit here with my own thoughts? At least I have my fur animals with me. I've got one down here who's on the heater actually, and I've got one companion here. Oh, okay, bye. You and me, hippo. Just you and me, girl. The reading was really nice in that I don't remember the last time I took time to myself to like sit down and read a book, but because of the early morning 7:20 a.m. wake up call, this first like reading excursion was a little difficult to stay awake, but I did it. But don't worry, because the next task was one with a little bit more activity than just sitting there and reading to help keep my eyes open. When she decided to take a mop, and she mopped the same place on a carpet for like 20 minutes later. No joke. I don't have a carpet in my house. I don't have a rug. There's just one spot on this wood floor that's gonna be super clean by the end of this. Who does this? Oh, thank God. We're gonna pretend that I just put that mop back into my pocket, wherever the Sims put things when they just pull them out of nowhere. And now I get to clean dishes from 9:12 to 9:24. And I know that sounds like I'm excited about it, and it's because I am. I think one of the most difficult things of this challenge is the mind-numbing tasks of like mopping in one spot for 10-20 minutes straight. Those are the things. So if I can do something, even if it's just dishes, that's exciting to me. The time that I had to do the dishes was actually a blessing in disguise, because our sink was super full of dishes in real life anyway. So I got to get some of the stuff out of the way, and I didn't feel like it was such a waste of time. However, if I only had that dish to do for a whole 12 minutes, I would have gone crazy. Stop cleaning dishes and get a mop. So this is a moment that I have been dreading. My sim decided it was a good idea to repeat what she did on the carpet and mop just one same place. However, she did it right outside of her front door. She lives in a house. I live in an apartment. I'm just gonna pray that nobody is awake in the vicinity of my door in this apartment. Say a little prayer. Say a little prayer for all of us. That would be so freaking embarrassing. I quickly realized that mopping the carpet was kind of difficult. The mop would get stuck on the carpet. It wasn't meant to like clean carpets, you know? So we had to just get creative with our mopping time on the carpet. and then I started hearing somebody come up the stairs. So the day was going rather quickly at this point. I was shocked to see that 3 hours had already gone by, and I realized it's because my sim simply likes to stay busy, which is weirdly accurate to real life. She didn't really stay in one place doing one thing for too long. Yes, she technically mopped the floor for 10 minutes, but it's not like she did it for hours. And between the hours of 7:20 and 10:20, I'd already woken up, peed, eaten breakfast, read, I mopped, I cleaned the dishes, I mopped outside of the apartment, I read some more, and now I was getting ready to call people and catch up just as my sim did it this time, except I needed to do that for 2.5 hours. This was my first super long, super drawn out task that my sim just kept doing no matter what happened. So I was curious to see how this one was gonna go. Let's see, who's our first victim? Bro! Oh, hey, bro! Wait, when are you going to the gym? So you don't have like 2 hours to talk to me.
No.
Say hi to the vlog.
Oh, hi.
Hi. I've been up since 7.
And why would you do that?
For them views, cuz. Bye, bro. I'll call mom.
Alright, sounds good.
Okay, bye. I called Gabe and you guys were up next. Don't leave me! No, Dad, you can't leave me. I'm gonna be by myself. I have to call Vanessa. Now I have another prospect up next, my mother. So I'm gonna give her a ring and she's gonna be my next phone victim.
He sounds like a velociraptor yelling into the void.
Oh my god. So like, when do you have to get off this phone?
Well, it's really determined on when Dad comes downstairs. Why? How long are you supposed to?
No, I'm just trying to like draw this out as long as I can. I don't want to bother too many people today. Dad, if you just agree to like let me not work, then I'll move back and I can come get coffee with you every day. But in the meantime, can you grab me a medium iced coffee with cream and sugar? So I'm not more likely to get the flu by putting that flu shot into my body than just like winging it.
At the very most, you could have a small reaction.
Oh.
But
Mom! My alarm just went off and so now I've officially talked to people for like 2.5 hours. I'm gonna go make yogurt for lunch now.
don't make yogurt for lunch. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, love you, bye. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. So it became clear that for the meals, she was only going to be able to grab quick meals. And you guys know what those are, like chips, cereal, yogurt, etc. Because the fridge had broken at the very beginning of my sim's day, and so she couldn't make full-on breakfast, lunch, or dinner. She just kept grabbing quick meals. But when she grabbed the yogurt for lunch, at first I dreaded it because I was like, there's no way I'll be able to get through to dinner with just yogurt, but I did notice some berries on top of the Sims yogurt, so I took some liberties and I put a lot of toppings on my yogurt because one, I had to last till dinner, and two, I'm not trying to die. So this is quite possibly the most effort that I've ever spent on yogurt ever, but it looks really pretty. Got some strawberries and granola and raspberries and some strawberry yogurt in there because that's gotta last me till 7, so I wanted to make a like actual meal out of it. Now I just have to sit here staring at it until I can eat it at 1:12. Another observation I made was the sitting times and waiting times in between each task, whether she was just like sitting there staring after a meal or she had to like take 6 minutes to go from like point A to point B, which is like only 20 feet in between. They got easier once Jack got up because I finally had somebody to talk to. Guys, look, I have a breakfast buddy!
Good morning.
Although if I wanted to do this challenge again and do it a little more seriously or intensely, I would try to make myself not talk to Jack as if he wasn't there. But then again, why would I ever do this again? Why? So I have until 1:48 to eat this yogurt.
You have 17 minutes to eat that raspberry. I'm gonna go play video games.
No! So my sim ended up wanting to read it again, and normally this long of a read, I think it was about like an hour to an hour and a half, it would usually bother me. I'm not very good at sitting and doing one thing for so long. And with Harry Potter, time did fly by, but time flew by rather quickly for a very specific reason. It just occurred to me that I fell asleep reading. I think I need to take a slight intervention. I have to pee very bad, and my next pee is in 4 hours. Like, coffee is also a necessity for today, so I just need a little pick-me-up, some energy, a bathroom break, and a little snack, because that's sim life and their bio needs are just not the same as my real life and my bio needs. So, bathroom break, coffee, and snack, and we will continue on our journey. My next tasks included 50 minutes of reading, 30 minutes of chatting with people online, I answered some texts, replied to some YouTube comments, 16 minutes of watching sports. What do you even watch for sports? And then back to my book for another 13 minutes until... Hello?
Oh, hello.
Hi.
I was just thinking about you.
Oh yeah?
And think we should go grab a drink somewhere.
Okay, are you asking me out?
I think I'm gonna pencil you in for tonight.
Okay, where do you want to go?
I've been to the bait shop down on Broadway in a while. Let's go grab a drink there.
Okay, sounds good. Is this a date?
It is. It's a date.
Okay. What time do we want to be there?
I think we want to be there for 6:30.
That's a weirdly specific time, but that sounds good. We'll be at the bar at 6:33. All right, so it is 6:02 right now. In The Sims, my husband Jack asked me out, and we were at the bar sitting there at 6:33. So I should probably get changed, actually. So, oh, Bubby got me flowers. My sim husband didn't get me flowers. Oh my goodness. Anyways, my sim usually wears a dress that's like half cream and half white with like brown booties, but since it's cold outside, I also don't have a dress specifically like that. I just went with a cream top, some white pants, and brown booties. So we're staying with it. We're staying with the color scheme. The only other thing is that my sim didn't shower all day. Gotta do what you gotta do. The sim didn't shower, so I'm not showering. So off to the bait shop we go. For just a drink, we have to be sitting at the bar by 6:33 and then just back by 7:18, I think.
That's Sim's life, though.
That's Sim's life, though. We had our drink and we made it back just in time for my dinner, and I feel this is where things went downhill. Like, they were already sliding downhill, but this is when like the sliding increased in speed exponentially down the hill. My dinner tonight is cheese crackers. I'm not even starting. I've caught on. She's only grabbed quick meals for her meals, which means that I'm gonna have cheese crackers for my main dinner. Wait, 7:31 to 8:37, I can stop eating the cheese crackers. Oh my God. I think that's nearly an hour of eating cheese crackers. Here goes nothing. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One cracker nearly every 10 minutes. Right, I can only eat one cracker every 10 minutes. All right, I don't think I can do this, guys. I'm throwing in the towel just for this one. An hour for 6 cheese crackers. I need some entertainment. I'm gonna watch some YouTube videos while we finish out these crackers, all right? We're gonna get through this, but I need this. I need it. I get to go to the bathroom. Whoop, whoop. Like a prisoner in my own home. Another shot from the bathroom, because I know you all love those so much. So I have another like 6 minutes to sit on here, and I'm not very happy about it.
Alright, Chris, that's my bad. I accidentally...
This one is possibly the most exciting one that I've had today. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Watch Grey's Anatomy. And then at 9:42, we get to browse the web while watching Grey's Anatomy. The reason why I say Grey's Anatomy is my sim was watching like a romance or like a drama or something like that, and it had doctors on the screen. So obviously she was watching Grey's Anatomy. I only have 2 alarms left on my list of things. At 10:13, which is in just like 1 minute, I have to start like browsing books, grabbing some, opening them, putting them back. She was a very indecisive sim, and then she ended up just putting the books away and going to bed anyway. So we get to go to bed at 10:26. And quite honestly, at first I thought that was too early for a weekend, but I am so tired and worn from today. So let's get browsing. Do you see that? It says go to sleep. Oh my god. I never thought I would make it. I legitimately never thought I would be here today. I would like to thank The Sims for ruining my life today. I would like to thank EA for creating the game that ruined my life today. And I would like to go to sleep. In all seriousness, this was rather difficult. It doesn't seem like it, but sitting there and just waiting because they were staring at a wall or like taking 6 minutes to get from point A to point B when it's just like less than 20 feet away in the apartment. It was, oh my god. But I'm excited. Let's get into bed, and I can't wait to have my own free will back tomorrow. Holy goodness gracious. And the first thing that I did this morning was get in that shower, scrub myself clean, and then go to brunch and have coffee in the morning because I could do that now. So my overall thoughts and learnings throughout this whole day process of trying to live my life like a sim, the meal prep times were pretty on point. Like, I didn't feel like I had to rush to make my food. However, it was the eating times that really it was just a struggle. It was just a struggle. But also the times that she ate were pretty on point too. So she would eat like right when she got up in the morning, which I normally don't like to do, but some people do that. They eat breakfast like as they get up in the morning. Lunchtime was around like 1-ish to 2-ish o'clock, which wasn't bad. And then dinner, because she ate around 1-ish to 2-ish, ended up being around like 7. So I felt like that was pretty accurate. However, it's what she ate for those meals that was rather strange. And I know that my fridge did break, but who the heck has cheese crackers for dinner? Who? No one. That's who. No one does that. Which brings me to the bio needs of a sim versus a human. I did not feel that the toilet frequencies or things that she did eat for meals really transferred to like humans and what we need as human beings. Like, I cannot get through the day with just 2 bathroom breaks. That doesn't work for me. Water, coffee, or not. Like, I'm going to need to go to the bathroom more than 2 times in one day. I also can't get through the day with a bowl of cereal, yogurt, and cheese crackers. That's just not gonna work. So full disclosure, of course, I needed to take more bathroom breaks, and then I tried to eat as little as possible. Like, I tried to stay on track, but I just wasn't gonna get through the day with just those meals. I'm sorry, I just couldn't. So that's what I found with the bio needs of a sim versus a human. Another observation, I'm sorry, who just sits there for like 15 minutes staring at nothing and is totally content? Like, her little plum bomb was green, her mood was totally fine, she was just like la-di-da, just sitting by myself to my thoughts, like no big deal. No, that didn't work for me. I did it, but it didn't work for me. So overall, I would say that living like a sim may seem glamorous, like, oh, it'd be so nice to live like a sim. But all in all, it's not all that it's cracked up to be. But I am glad that I did it to make sure. But I'm also just glad that I stuck through that for a whole day. There was definitely points where I was like, this is ridiculous, I need to stop. But I'm proud of myself for powering through and for living my full day, sun up to sundown, just like a sim. So that brings me to the end of this video. If you enjoyed yourself and enjoyed this video, this channel, anything, make sure you like it up because it lets me know that you liked it. And also, if you're new here, make sure to smash that subscribe button down below because I would love to have you along personally, and I will catch all of you next time. See you later!